Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC News Today channel.
It has taken Steven Gerrard just over 3 years to go from rookie manager to a fixture in a Premier League dugout. And the biggest test of his fledgling Aston Villa career is already here. 2 victories from his first 2 games have breathed new life into Villa's season. But a meeting with champions Manchester City represents a different challenge altogether. Gerrard could do his former club Liverpool a huge favour on Wednesday night. With the Reds going into this round of fixtures a single point behind Pep Guardiola's side. It will be a chance for the former Anfield captain to show what he has learned in his short time in management, both at Rangers and Villa, and there are elements of his time in the dugout which demonstrate one of the big lessons from his playing days, which he has been able to take into the second phase of his career. Can Gerrard lead Villa to a win against Man City? Have your say in the comments section. When Gerrard completed his move to Villa Park, he made sure to bring several members of his Rangers coaching staff along for the ride. Former Villa midfielder Gary McAllister was the most recognizable name to Premier League followers. But the Scot was accompanied by assistant head coach Michael Beale, technical coach Tom Culshaw, lead analyst Scott Mason and head of fitness and conditioning Jordan Milsom. In building a team he can trust, Gerrard has recognized where his own skills lie, while appreciating there are moments where delegation to someone better equipped for the task at hand is better than attempting to do everything on his own. As a player at Anfield, Gerrard was occasionally accused of trying to do too much. However, in what was arguably the Reds' best domestic season during his time at the club, he was able to appreciate how those with different skill sets can complement one another. Liverpool led the Premier League for a number of weeks in the 2008-09 season, eventually finishing just 4 points behind champions Manchester United. They also reached the quarter-finals of the Champions League, going out after a chaotic 4-4 draw at Chelsea. Having secured a memorable 4-0 victory over Real Madrid at Anfield in the round of 16. Much of Liverpool's brilliance that season came with a midfield trio of Gerrard, Xabi Alonso and Javier Mascherano, with Rafa Benitez's side only dropping league points 3 times with all 3 in the starting line-up. They provided exactly what you wanted from a midfield trio, a disciplined ball winner, an elite passer and linker of play, and an attacking threat who could make the most of the extra space to get forward. Gerrard finished that season as Liverpool's top scorer in the Premier League, ahead of forwards Fernando Torres and Dirk Kuyt, and he has not forgotten the benefit a team can gain from a proper balance both on the pitch and on the training ground. Well, there are different types of coaches. You can be a tactician, a developer, a technical coach or a leader and motivator, Villa coach Beale told the Coach's Voice in 2018. Gerrard is very much in the leader-manager role, and am very much in a development, field coach role. Gerrard singled out Beale by name and speaking on Robbie Fowler's podcast earlier this year. And it's clear he both recognizes and values the ability of the former Liverpool under-23 coach to excel where the manager himself has his limits. I haven't had the luxury of retiring early from the game or not having been a player in terms of having that pitch time to really become a coach who's done so for 20 years, like Brendan Rodgers, Jose Mourinho or Michael Beale, Gerrard said. It would take me 15 to 20 years to get as good as Michael Beale as an on-pitch coach. To deliver sessions on a daily basis, so I let Mick be Mick Beale because he's the expert and has the skill set. While Gerrard will hope to be able to add to his squad in January, he has been forced to work with what he has for the time being. Even within this context, though, he has attempted to set up in a fashion which offers protection to a defense which had conceded 13 goals in the 5 games before he took over, losing all 5. Marvelous Nakamba has been one of the standout players under Gerrard. Being named man of the match by Villa fans against Palace, and the Zimbabwean has sung the new manager's praises. After starting both games under the new man despite often being on the fringes under Dean Smith, the coaching staff have been speaking with every player in terms of how they want us to play and where they want us to improve, Nakamba told club media after the win at Palace. So far I think they have been so helpful in terms of making us believe and making us improve. To keep on trying our best in the aspects of where they feel we are stronger, and they are giving us more options for us to get better and better and better. Nakamba's slot in a midfield three with John McGinn and Jacob Ramsey might not be on the level of the title-challenging teams in which Gerrard played, but the manager has recognized how the right balance of qualities can be an important starting point. Aston Villa's result against Manchester City won't define Gerrard's time in charge of the club, just as the 2 wins at the start of his tenure will only be part of his journey. However, both at Ibrox and at Villa Park, he has shown a willingness to let people play to their strengths both on and off the field, recognizing he has his own strengths and his own weaknesses. Still, while it's only one game in the wider context of Gerrard's future at Villa, it could help produce a big momentum shift in this season's title race.